Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. Here I awoke on the bus as we were driving along Lac Léman towards Lausanne, where my hotel was, so enjoy some beautiful scenery. From the bus station to my hotel, it's almost a 40-minute walk, but at least I'll get my steps in. Always a plus. So it's just gone on 10:30. Checkout is usually at 3 o'clock, but they had a room ready for me. I'm so happy. I need to get off my feet. I had a bit of a problem finding my room because there are no room numbers on the doors, so I was just walking around like a lunatic and I was going crazy. I thought maybe I'm colorblind. What do you know? And I had to ask a cleaning lady and she kindly pointed me to my room. It's a very nice room. Single bed, it was cheaper. And obviously you get your tea station. Unfortunately, I can't see the lake, but I absolutely love the view. These villas will do. This is an area called Glacier. Does anyone remember the meme from Gemma Collins? Sorry darling, I love ya, but I ain't staying here, or something like that. But I am staying here because they got AC. I bloody love AC, and it goes down to 15 degrees. A dream come true. I'm just gonna say that. I was here in the winter, but in the summer it's a completely different place. Hello everyone, this is Lac Léman and I popped into the Chanel boutique, well the Chanel fragrance boutique earlier, and I tried 3 fragrances from Les Exclusifs line. The first one I tried was number 22. I really like it. It's very aldehydic and it kind of reminds me of Paris from Yves Saint Laurent. The other one I tried is Cuir de Russie. That one, so this one is Cuir de Russie. That one was just a bit too leathery for me. I don't know, leather is something I always struggle with. I have tried so many leather fragrances, but I just can't. Leather is just too much for me, unfortunately. But it is a beautiful fragrance. And it just reminds me of Paloma Picasso. It's also very skanky, I'm not gonna lie. It does have that farmyardy vibe. It really does. And then the third one I tried, which I actually have on my skin, is Bois des Îles. And that Bois des Îles is a really complex and complicated scent to understand. I've tried it a couple of times and every time I try it, I unlock a new facet. I see something different in it. And this time, it doesn't smell like the EDP of number 5 and it doesn't smell like Samsara. This time I feel like I finally understand this fragrance. It's really masterfully blended, even though this is reformulated. This is the EDP, definitely not the original. This was, I think, reformulated by either Jacques or Olivier Polge, but it's really stunning, and it just one of those fragrances that kind of defies description, I guess. On the second day, I went on a day trip to Les Diablerets, which is a picturesque village in the Vaux Alps, and then I took the cable car up to Col du Pilon, where Glacier 3000 is. There are many activities you can do up there: the Peak Walk, the Glacier Walk, and they even have a restaurant. This is saucisse de veau, so a veal sausage. Every single time I'm in Switzerland, I like these sausages. And the view, spectacular. I'm heading down to the Glacier Walk on this chairlift, which is a bit scary, I'm not going to lie, because going down definitely feels a bit less secure than going up. And you know, I ski. I haven't skied in 2 years, but I do ski and I'm not afraid of heights, but this just doesn't feel right. And I'm wearing like trainers. Probably these are not the best shoes to wear to go walk on ice, but we'll see. If it's very slippery, I'll just turn around and go back up. So here you can see the glacier, and I don't know if this is natural or not. It seems to be covered with something. And by the way, you do have to wear something very warm up here because it's 7 degrees and it's windy. And I'm wearing this fleece jacket from Jack Wolfskin. It's lovely. So this is the glacier walk, the ice walk, and you can go all the way up there. And I'm wearing my Adidas trainers, probably not the best shoes to wear on this kind of terrain. And this is where I stop and turn around. I really don't want to get completely soaked or even slip. And up we go again. Being in the mountains, especially in the Alps, for me is just a magical and sublime experience. It makes you feel a certain way, and you can't really use words to express those feelings. Do you know what I mean? And if you happen to be familiar with Anne Radcliffe, who wrote The Mysteries of Udolpho, the way she describes the Alps and that sublime feeling that you get, that feeling of awe and horror both at the same time, the way she describes it and the way she describes the Alps, no other writer and no other artist has managed to do that. So in case you want a nice thick book to read, Mysteries of Udolpho is a great read, and it's very romantic but also gothic at the same time. I'm in Montreux on the Swiss Riviera. Another beautiful place. We went from 8 degrees to 28 degrees. Montreux was and still is the place to be for the rich and famous. Freddie Mercury was here. You can walk along the promenade, you can visit the casinos, you can also visit the beautiful Chateau de Chillon. It does look a bit like Monaco, Monte Carlo, doesn't it? Hello, I just got back from my day trip to Les Diablerets, Col du Pilon and Montreux. I will be showing you some videos and photos, but I just want to mention my scent of the day because I forgot to film it in the morning. It's Chanel Allure, the EDP, not the EDT. The EDP happens to be my favorite one. And my foundation of the day, if you're interested, is the new Superstay Maybelline New York 30. Obviously no foundation lasts 30 hours, that's just ridiculous, but this one does last all day, so 12 hours. It does actually last until you take it off, which is great. On day 3, I was in Lausanne all day and I decided to visit La Cité, the old town that formed on the hill, surrounded by the river Flon. I saw the cathedral, the old town itself and the castle, which is now where the government offices are. And a bit later I went to the History and Zoology Museum in the Palais de Rumines. Hello everyone, I'm at the bus stop and I'm heading to a very special place. I won't tell you what it is, you'll see. And as a matter of fact, I'm wearing all black, beige and just a touch of white. This is Coco's final resting place. She chose to be buried in Bois de Vaux, surrounded by nature, tranquility, and guarded by 5 lion heads. Gabrielle Chanel, 1883-1971. Time to say goodbye.